moment I have a different idea for it, and I don't like to initiate a trade as soon as I open up the terminal. So I'll wait for at least 10 minutes for me to gather as much information as I can, and only then I'm going to execute the trade. All right, just a moment. Rate for longs, yeah. I mean, for longs, for shorts, anything. This is not a website. This is a terminal. This is TD Ameritrade. Okay, so this is SN. This is T triple Q, having a nice little recovery from the bottom. But this supply is going to be strong enough. I think this is likely to do this. This is likely to do this. Same thing for SPY. I think this has a reaction, but it's going to do this. So I'm going to wait for it. And this is a 5 minutes. I'm just gonna change it to a 3 minute. I'm just gonna remove the annotations. All right, so this is S&P. Great advice to not immediately short. New observation unlocked. Yeah, never do that. Never open up your terminal and then just execute a trade. Never ever do that. Wait for your mind to kind of acclimatize to what's happening in the market, right? So I need to check the heavyweights. I need to check what's happening. So for example, if I want to look to go to short SPY, I definitely have to check out Tesla and Apple, right? So I'm just gonna go and check out Tesla, right? So Tesla is also, oh my God. Okay, I just did a very foolish thing. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so Tesla is kind of weak. Tesla is down 4.5%, 4.5%. Tesla is heavyweight. Okay, they are starting to dump. I think I just don't want to miss an entry. All right, this is T triple Q. So just for your information, this is NASDAQ. The chart on the left is NASDAQ. The chart on the right is SPY. So this is a good shorting opportunity. Just a second, I need to short something. Just a sec. Yep. All right. So what I can see over here is that it's trying to react from this supply. This is also another immediate reaction from supply, and then it can come down all the way to the VWAP, right? So that's the idea. Now for this, a stop will be very tight, and this will be the first attempt to a short. The second attempt could be possible over here. So I'm not yet in. I'm just setting up my order, and if I get a go ahead, I'm just going to short this, right? Even this is very attractive to short. Even this is very attractive to short, but I'm just trying to find like that precise place where I'll be comfortable to short this, right? So let's do one thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a few stocks, right? I'm going to open up Apple just to get the heavyweight insights, and it's going to help me to time the trade better. Okay, so this is Apple, which is right at the supply. Okay, going short on S&P 500. I'm taking 400 and okay, this is expiry. I'm taking the next expiry. I'm not trading this expiry. I'm going to be trading the next expiry, and I'm sure I'm going to take 414 calls. The strike is that, and all right. Okay. Just a second. Cool. Okay. So I am in SPY puts, and yep. So basically, stop is here, 413.50, somewhere here, exactly here, 413.50, 66, 65. That's going to be the stop. Okay, just a second, guys. Some problem here. Okay, so in terms of my premiums, I'll just tell you what exactly is my stop in terms of my premiums. So it's gonna be a 35 or a 40 cent stop loss. right? Now I'll tell you how you can set a stop loss in for options, right? So for example, I have taken a $414 strike, right? So that's in the money. So $414 strike in the money means that it will have a delta of 0.5, right? So it's going to have a delta of 0.5. Now, what does a 0.5 uh, delta does for you? 0.5 delta tells you that if the price is going to move down $2, your premium is going to move up $1. So, right, so I've shorted somewhere here around 412.80s. So if my stop is here 413.70s, so my stop is 40 cents, right? So my stop according to this, if it's somewhere around 413.60, so in terms of the dollar movement, it's going to be somewhere close to $1. So the premium movement is going to be somewhere close to 50 cents. Getting it? So now whatever price I have entered, my stop loss is going to be 35 cents from there. Got it? Got it? Understood? Like once you have your option session, you'll understand it much, you'll have much more clarity, right? So I'm just gonna open up here and just gonna keep this open over here, and we're just gonna keep this also on the side, right? This is T triple Q, which is NASDAQ. Again, repeating it just in case you don't know this. T triple Q, and this is SPY, right? So let me just set up the stop. I'll share the executions on the group. All right. Okay. So see, my entry price was $2.45, and currently the premiums are trading at $2.35, right? Left chart is Apple or T triple Q. Oh, this is Apple. Sorry, my bad. I didn't change it back to T triple Q. This is your T triple Q right here. All right. So we are short on SPY. This is S&P 500. The ETF is called SPY. We're short on this, and the reason for a short is pretty simple, that there is a nice little supply over here. So this 413.60 will act as a very strong area of supply. Price is far away from the VWAP, so there is liquidity on the downside, and the bias is overall bearish. So that's the idea over here. So I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. All right. And I'm just going to give you the bigger picture. And the bigger picture tells you that we are trading below the previous swing low. And yep, that's about that. Now, there could be two alternate. I mentioned at the start of taking this trade, right? So this is the first attempt. Why did I say this is the first attempt? Because this is very likely to come down from here. So I'll just explain this to you. This is very likely to come down from here, probably by doing this. Or if it does not, and if it takes my stop, I'm going to try to attempt it here when it gives me like a clean rejection, and then a heavyweight also gives me like a view. So that's how I've divided this trade, 0.5, 0.5 on both sides. And if it takes it out, I'm going to wait and I'm going to check this on how it's doing. Okay. You want to check Dow? So I'll just open up DIA, Dow Jones Industrial Average. This actually is not going to DJIA. Why is it not opening? DIA. I'll just check the ticker. Just give me a minute. All right. Just a minute, guys. Okay, sorry, my bad. This is Thinkorswim, yeah. This is Thinkorswim. What the hell? What's wrong with DJ? I know it's DJI, but it's not. I don't know why it's not showing here. It's just not showing it over here. This is a covered call. No. I'll actually do one thing. I'm gonna open up the ETF. So okay, so this is moving towards this particular supply, no problem. Let it move. Let's see. what it tries to do. I'll open up the watch list. Got it. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what it tries to do, whether it wicks out or whether it goes back and grabs liquidity from this. So my second attempt is going to be here, but I'll wait for a confirmation here, right? No, I'll tell you. I never trade Dow, and no one trades Dow, in America. Okay, this is where it is. Just 1 second. Dow Jones ETF. Just 1 sec, guys. It's actually DIA. I was searching the right thing, but I don't know. Okay. It's the same thing. It was just a 1 minute chart, and hence it was not looking perfect. All right. So SPY is taken me out of this particular trade. So I'm down 0.5 hour on this trade, and I am not going to attempt a short unless and until it gives me a confirmation here. So the previous trade is done, and I'll tell you the risk management also in that particular trade, right? So the loss that I have is $175. Just a second. Okay, what are the premiums? Okay, the premiums have not melted. The premiums have not melted yet, so I'm still in. The premiums are at $2.20, so I'm still in, not out yet. My stop is not triggered, and my PNL is running somewhere around $140 on the negative side. So, yep, I mean, let's see. It can actually go up here. Okay, so now it's going to be interesting for you to see, when do you add your position in this situation. You're going to add your size if it starts to break this and try to catch a momentum below the VWAP. That's what you will try to do. So right now, SPY $414 calls, 8th August. I'm down about $120 on that. Why not Dow? Trading view ही खोल लो sir, यहाँ नहीं खुल रहा तो. This is Dow. Okay. Yes, I finally found Dow. Sorry, I didn't read your chat. All right. Cool. Now what we're going to do is, since we are into SPY, what's the heavyweight? I told you another stock is a heavyweight, which is Tesla. All right. Tesla moves down and S&P is going to move down. Why don't people trade Dow? It's just the ETF is illiquid. ETF is kind of illiquid to trade. So I am expecting this to make like a red candle now. If it does not do it, I will just exit without my stop, like without my actual 35-cent stop, which I have. If it starts to go here somewhere, I'll just exit taking like $100 loss, which is going to be like a 0.3 hour for me. So I am just going to take that and bounce if in case it starts to test that high. So stops are intact. Let's see if it plays out in our favor or does it play against us. All right. People don't even trade futures here. People don't even trade futures. Okay, so now let's do the rating game. Let this trade run. Let it do whatever it wants to. And I'm gonna open up some charts, and then you have to tell me how is it good. Okay, so first you'll have to tell me the bias, and then you'll have to tell me. Okay, so very quickly, this is your intraday chart. I'm just gonna open up, just zooming out a bit, and you see the previous day's chart as well. So now very quickly, bias, everyone. Bias bearish. All right. Okay. Short Netflix. It's right at supply. Obviously, like this is like a tricky place because it can kind of go up and then go down, but this is like a 6-ish, 6.5-ish kind of a short at Netflix, right? So when would I rate it above 8? The place where I'm going to be rating it above 8 is if it does like a proper tap in rejection. If it does a tap in rejection, I'm going to be really happy. It still can go down, but let's see. All right. Okay, so let's see what SPY tries to do, and does it take me out? Okay, so I'm down $160 now, and the premiums are $2.19. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let it reach, let it reach. Okay, so Netflix is one. We should not short Netflix here, would we? No, here I will not. See, SPY we did because it's reacting from this area, right? So I definitely have to give this a shot, because obviously like this is the best place for you to do your short position, but I'll definitely attempt this here with a stop, obviously. So I'll definitely attempt this here. Let's see. Still in, not yet taken out at the moment. $2.16 is the premium right now. Yeah, if you want to get in, you can get in with like 0.5 hour. The reason I would not ask you to get in with like a 1 hour. Okay, so now there is a difference. Where will you put your SL above the spike or supply area? See, if I'm trading S&P in cash, okay, if I'm trading S&P in cash, my stop is going to be here. Okay, my stop is going to be somewhere here. Now, for example, when we try to calculate that, okay, 413 and whatever 70s and 60s, 413 60s is basically how much? It's about 70 cents. So this is where my stop loss is going to be if I'm trading this. Now you can always say, Sharan, that why are you keeping a stop here? Like, can't we keep a stop here? Now, if I want to keep a stop here, then I would like to trade it here. I would not want such a wider stop. Elsewise, like otherwise, if you want to take like a bigger trade, you enter here. So I'll just mark this with a pen. You enter here, you keep this much as your stop loss, and then you have to get at least this much to get a 1:2, correct? Yes or no? And then it's going to be too hard for you to hold, like, because it's going to do this, 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 and then it's going to do this. So premiums are also going to get crushed. So for that reason, that's the idea. In Netflix, if I'm going to go short here, my stop has to be here. There's no option. How many of you are understanding the difference? In Netflix, I can't keep a stop here. How many of you are understanding the difference between Netflix and SPY? Getting it right? Like if I'm, because see, there is an intermittent supply here and then there is another supply here. So I can count on this supply and build my entire trading idea based on this. But in Netflix, if I'm trying to go short here, I can't just keep a stop here because like this is the last week. So I'll rather increase my risk a little bit more or reduce my size a little bit. Getting it? Both are good shots at this point. Anyone having a doubt until now? I'll just mark the stop loss with a pen so that you all can see it. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to use a tool, which is going to be the dollar mark. And my stop is going to be 413.65. So I'm just going to plot a line over here. Cool. So this is your stop loss in S&P 500. And I'm just going to zoom in a little bit because this is the area that I need to care about. Okay. This is the area that I'm caring about. Sorry, a little bit too much. All right. That's the area. All right. That's the stop. We are short. Netflix here. I'll just quickly open TQQQ. TQQQ. Let's go. Okay. So it's starting to react now. TQQQ. And yep, I mean, I don't know why do you exist. I don't know why do you exist. I don't know why do you exist. All right, cool. Okay, so let's move on to the next chart. Okay, so let's open Roku. Okay, so I'm just going to open Roku. Okay. So first of all, I want your bias. I'll just show you the previous day chart. Okay. I can only show you this. Sorry about this because I have like two screens. Very quickly, bias, everyone. Would have a bullish bias on this. Would have a bullish bias on this. The reason is pretty simple. Moving higher, another swing high, another higher high. And the problem is it tried to break this swing low, but this was basically like just an imbalance fill. Price tried to move high. It's starting to trade above this supply. So this is going to be the least likely choice for me to short, but I will not go long because the structure is kind of, there is overhead supply. So I will not go short on this, but if there is an opportunity, I can look to go long. Does that make sense to everyone? I'll not go short on this, but if there is any opportunity, any VWAP tap, anything, is it poor high? See, it's not yet made poor highs. Like if it has to make a poor high, I use a rule of three. It has to have one poor high over here, one poor high, another poor high, another poor high. It goes to the supply and a short. So if Roku has to be a short, it has to be after another poor high and then it taps into supply and then we short this. Make sense, everyone? Does it make sense? All right. Okay. So Roku is done. Now, since Roku does not have a tradable area at the moment, no rating is required. Let's go to, okay, let me check out my watch list. Let's go to Alibaba. Let's go to Baba. Alibaba Group. Let's check this out. All right. Okay. So chinky stock. Okay. I don't even have to ask you. It's a bearish bias. No scene. What about the trade location? Is it anywhere near a location where you would like to short this? The only place where I'm interested to short is going to be this area. VWAP. This. Got it? This supply. Now don't make a mistake of shorting it here because you still are leaving an imbalance on the upside. You're still leaving an upside imbalance. So this is the place where I would look to go short on this, if at all it gives me an opportunity. So Alibaba also, bye bye. I don't really need you. I'm going to go to Amazon. So now Amazon is also part of S&P 500. It's another heavyweight. So does it increase the odds of this falling? Yes, no. Does it increase the odds of this thing falling? I think yes. If it starts to close below the VWAP, I think it's going to be good for this and it's going to probably take a dump. Right. So let's see. Let it break the VWAP. Let's see what happens here. Let's go to which stock now? Okay, let's go to okay, I'll check out something bullish. Let's check out Zoom. Let's check out ZM. Holy crap. Okay, this would have been a better shot than this, but it's fine. I mean, we could have tried to attempt it over here. It's fine. Let's go check out Meta. Okay, we'll check out Meta as well. So, okay, are you seeing the importance of this supply? And why this supply makes sense is that this supply led to this, and then the stock came here, very strong up move. Okay, good for it. Came back to the VWAP, very small tap and play over the VWAP. Now, are you understanding? In America, VWAP tap is a good play. You will notice this. You will notice this. VWAP tap is a good play. Okay, you can actually play the VWAP tap, but not always. Like it also depends on the structure. So Zoom also like nothing at the moment, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to check out Roku. We have done. We will check out something interesting. Let's check out. Okay, someone said Meta. Okay, Meta FP. FP, come on, let's go. Okay, there you go. Okay, Meta is also part of S&P 500. It came in over here, tried to react from this supply and started to dump. pretty nicely. Okay, so I think S&P is getting ready, and I am green now. All right, so I'm green. I'm still with the 0.5 hour. I have not added to my risk, and S&P is going for the dump. Snap, Google. Okay, Snap is a stock which I rarely trade. Alphabet is illiquid. Alphabet is like your index में कौन सा है जो illiquid है, like a illiquid heavyweight. It's kind of like FinServ, kind of like Bajaj FinServ. Google is like US का Bajaj FinServ. किसी को इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं है इसको ट्रेड करने में. Obviously, Bajaj FinServ, we are, when you add quantity, where will you be your SL? See, I'm not going to add over here because this is not like a typical shorting position for me. But if I'm going to add, my stop is going to be somewhere here. Like the added position that I have, it's going to be at a place where I know that it has to fall from this place. So even Alphabet is coming right at the supply. Visa, okay, Visa is not okay. Visa, I'll check. MasterCard also we can check. Okay, so this is at supply, but this is a strong stock. Okay, so now one more thing. This is a strong stock because PayPal had very good earnings, and I'll show you PayPal. And because of PayPal's good earnings, MasterCard, Visa, all of them are doing well. Even Square was doing well. So you can see PayPal is now kind of not doing very, very nicely. It had good earnings, but Visa is definitely a long candidate in case the market sets up for a long. Yes or no? Look at this. This is nothing but beautiful, right? This is nothing but beautiful on the long side, right? So 214 supply, and it's currently trading at 214. Multiple tap-ins over here, right? So this could be like your play in whatever this is, Visa, right? So that's the idea in Visa. Right. Yeah, it's good, but obviously you're not going to go long here. You're not going to go long here. You're going to wait for it to come here, and then you're going to attempt this, right? So if it comes here, what would be your rating on the long side? If it comes here, let's say it's trading at 213.46. Give me your rating, everybody. Give me your rating. Yep, 8-9 is a good rating. 8-9 is a very good rating. I would definitely give it more than 8. And it would have been like a very, very good play, right? Back to Tesla. Okay, back to Tesla. And also what I want to see is that lots of stocks. Okay, Tesla is starting to make a wick. It's starting to dump, and this dumps very, very heavily. All right. Okay, spot Boeing. Okay, well, let's check out Boeing. Let's check BA Boeing. Let's check it out. All right. Okay, so Boeing is also setting up. It can probably take demand, pull back to the VWAP, and then start falling. But Boeing is also bearish. Okay, let's go to Square. This is one of my favorite favorite stocks. The way it moves, it's amazing. Okay, so see, this would have been like a, so on your 5-minute, okay, very big move, this, and then, you know, it taps in right into the supply. This could have been a short, a stop loss here, and then you try to aim for this at a 2 hour, and then at a break of this for more, right? And I would not be a fan of attempting a Visa over there. I would not be a fan of attempting Visa over there. Okay, so SPY is nicely trying to dump. Let's see. I would not say anything. I want it to at least come all the way to the VWAP. In what situation you do tape reading here? I'm not taking a trade where tape reading is required. I'm going to read the tape. If SPY comes here somewhere, let it come here. Then tape reading is important. Otherwise, tape reading is useless. Like, not every kind of a trade, like scalping trades is where you need tape reading. Let's go look at NVIDIA. Okay, NVIDIA is doing the same thing, coming back down to the VWAP. I will zoom out for a bit. So take 100. Nahi bhai, nahi karna. I have not traded America since the last, I don't know how many days. Today is the day where I thought like I'll just trade with you all. Ricky Gutierrez is a scam. Ricky Gutierrez is like Anish Singh Thakur of America. So I'll not say anything more. All right. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. So everything's seeming to dump and I'm liking it. Okay. So I am quite green at the moment, not bloody green, but yeah, I'm liking it. Apple, apple, apple. Holy moly. Let's go. All right. So are we here for a dump? Who is a bull? Who's a bear? Okay, I know a lot of you are holding 16,500 puts, so you are a bear. Even if it's bullish, you'll be like short this. Sir, in one video you said Anisha. See, Anish is a good trader. Anish is a good trader. Marketing tactics are scam. Marketing tactics are a scam. He's a good trader. That I will not deny. Same for Ricky. Ricky, I don't really know. Oh my God. Okay, so this is dumping nicely. Okay, Ricky, I have just heard from Umar about Ricky, and I have heard bad things, so I will not say anything. I mean, it's just a scam. I booked many of my swings today after a positional short call out. Wonderful. Okay, so we're getting a dump, and it's pretty nice. And I'm up 17% on my premiums over the next week, so we're doing decent and nice little play. I'm up to $140 at the moment, and yep. You've talked personally with Omar? Yes. We keep chit-chatting. He randomly followed me on Instagram once because I posted some T-triple-Q trade breakdown. So that's where we got connected. And I have a friend in Miami who lives near Umar. So, we had a chit-chat about that. Cool. Spoken to PR Sundar. Today I got a call and I have a video call with PR Sundar, Live Long Hari, and you've heard about IT Jagan. IT Jagan, he's an option seller. So I have a meeting with all three of them, and it is about the US markets only. So they want to understand how Modi ji बहुत बड़े हैं भैया, हम नहीं होता उनसे बातचीत. But today someone called me and they were like, we want to set up a meeting. So yeah. Arey bhai, I just want to meet Nirmala auntie. Obviously I'll record the meet, yeah. Anand ka funda. So this I have not met him, but his wife, Anand Ladda's wife, was my batchmate in school. She's from Jodhpur. Okay, power of stocks guy, but he's a genius. He's a genius. I really respect him. Very few traders deserve respect. Anish ka price action. I mean, see, I don't like to comment on other traders because like someone might be trading something which might be working for them. Who are some good traders whom you follow? I follow a lot of prop traders. I don't find Instagram traders. I don't follow a lot. I follow prop traders. I'll share a full content library with you. Rachna Ranade, she's good with content. She's zero with the stock market. Sorry to say this, but she has zero knowledge about trading. Zero. You can teach her. Trust me. Not even denying that fact. All right, I'm gonna switch to 1 minute right now, because I will probably look for avenues to add to my position, and that's the reason I'm switching to a 1 minute. So this is what has happened until now. All right, this is what has happened, and I expect this to come here and then start dumping again. It's probably reacting because of this demand. I started watching since you stopped market wrap. All right, I'll restart market wrap. Don't worry, and I'll restart in a very blockbuster kind of a way. Don't worry. I'm just not getting time. Just not getting time. Ritik is amazing. Ritik is a very, very good. His executions are top notch. I've traded with him when I was in Bangalore. We used to trade together only. Every day we used to trade together. Every day we used to wake up, we used to have tea, and we used to trade together. Oh my God. Okay. Akash doesn't trade now. He just invests. He doesn't trade. Okay. So the scene is we're getting a good little gain over here, and I am perhaps okay. So I just want this to break, and then we'll be up 1 hour at that point. 22 से 30 क्या होगा हमारा? 22 से 30 क्या होगा? He misses you, he said. Ritvik, yeah, I miss him. Yeah. See, when you're getting married, you have to do things which are according to the rules. So yeah, that's why I moved to Jodhpur. Okay, never mind. Let's 22nd to 30th. Yes, I'm going to Belgrade, by the way. If you don't know this, when is the marriage? It's in December. Cool. How many of you would rate this? Okay, so I'll open up a stock which I love, which is Neo. Okay. Dan Bill said marriage is trap. Okay. Dan Bilzerian is Guruji, Gurudev. Okay, so this is Neo, but this is also not near like a place to short. Let's actually check out some stocks which are very volatile in terms of their premium movements. Oh shit. No. No, baby, no. Sorry, delete. Okay, so I'll open up Spotify. Her trader of the week gets invited to the wedding. Everyone's gonna be invited. Don't worry. But ऐसे अगर ये 6 महीने में 1000 लोग हो गए mentorship में तो मुश्किल हो जाएगा थोड़ा. What's your view on trading US30? See, it's good. You can trade US30. The only reason I don't trade Dow is because the options are illiquid. Guys, try to understand. Dow में कोई problem नहीं है. There is no problem in Dow Jones. बहुत बढ़िया है. सब scene sorted है. But when you trade options, no, in Dow Jones, that is probably off. So now when you're trading US30 as a forex trader, you are trading CFD, right? CFD is what? Chota future. Correct? Yes or no? CFD is what? Chota future, right? Small futures contract. So that you can trade, but when you trade options, no, there is a lot of slippage, lot of spreads. I don't really like that. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of trading Dow. Okay, so I'm gonna move. This is a very good thing. Okay, so I'll explain this to you. This is very very nice thing. Okay, so I know a lot of you already know about this, but TQQQ is a 3 times leveraged ETF. So TQQQ is down 3%. That means Nasdaq will be down somewhere close to 1%. You know this, everyone? TQQQ is a 3x leveraged ETF of Nasdaq. For example, S&P is a 1x leveraged ETF of S&P 500. For example, when you trade Nifty options, when Nifty goes down, if Nifty is down 1% or 2%, Nifty Bs. Have you heard about Nifty Bs ETF of Nifty? Just think, I am trading options on Nifty Bs. This and this both are kind of like Nifty Bs. So these are ETFs. Okay, these are not index options. These are ETF options. So the S&P 500 ETF is called SPDR, right? Or SPY, right? This is a 1x normal ETF. So if I am taking a position, if 1% S&P moves down, this will also move down 1%. But TQQQ is a 3 times leveraged ETF of Nasdaq. So number one, just imagine you are trading an option of Bank Nifty, which is already volatile. Let's say I am telling you that there is an instrument which is like a copycat of Bank Nifty. If Bank Nifty is doing this, your instrument will do this. But this instrument will do this at a 3x leverage. That if Bank Nifty is down this much, this instrument will be down this much. If Bank Nifty is up this much, this instrument will do something like this. Imagine. So here, this move from here to here is a 50% ROI. In this, it's a 20% ROI. That's the difference. Nikhil Kamath as a trader, I obviously have not interacted with him ever, and neither do I know his trading style, so can't comment. So this is how much leverage is Nifty, Bank Nifty, Bs. 1x, 1x. All ETFs in the world are 1x only. But you can't trade Nifty Bs options, right? You don't even have Nifty Bs options in India. You don't have Nifty B options in India. In America, TQQQ, SPY, and DIA, all of them are ETFs. So you trade ETF based this thing. Zerodha founder, I know. Nikhil Kamath, I know he's a Zerodha founder, but I'm saying I have not met him personally, or neither do I know on any channel or YouTube or anything. How does he trade? And obviously, you've not seen a breakdown. So SQQQ इसका उल्टा है. ये SQQQ basically मेरे जैसे traders के लिए. SQQQ is for me. Short भी जाना है ना तो call खरीदो. So basically, this is an inverted chart of TQQQ. SQQQ is an inverted chart of TQQQ. So now when I want to go short on this, I will buy calls. So when this goes up, that means market is going down. So this is SQQQ. So this is the short side. This is like, so if you buy a SQQQ put, that is equivalent to buying what? A S&P call. If you buy a SQQQ put, it's equivalent to buying a TQQQ call. Sorry, not S&P. So I'll just move this here, right? ये exact copy paste है. Okay. So both of them are copy paste of each other. So exactly the same thing they're going to do. So call here is a put here. Now you'll ask, should we get worried about this tap into the VWAP? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is just trying to, take some liquidity, nothing else. It's just going to contract a little bit and then do. How do FIs do Indian options? They do writing. They do writing and they do hedge positions. They are not here to trade like us. See, margin required, Sharan, if you want to sell a spread here, $20,000, $15,000 will be the margin required. $10,000, $15,000 is going to be required. It's just because US market is too volatile. So actually you should not require, if you want to create a vertical spread, then it's very easy. Then it's like $2,000 only, $1,500, $2,000 per lot. Writing, Srijit, is selling options. So do you sell options in India? No, I am only a buyer. I will either buy, I will either sell. I don't sell options. बहुत तामझाम है. July cohort, August cohort, you will get Forex, US market, all trainings you will get. I'm just trying to practically implement, execute a few things in front of you so that you understand how does a trader trade? How do you take an entry? How do you decide your stop? How do you hold your trade? What do you do when you are proven wrong? That's exactly why you've enrolled for the mentorship, right? So do institutions like JP Morgan do technical analysis like trend line? No, they don't do they don't do anything of that sort. They just have liquidity pools. They have algorithms that will identify where orders are trapped. All right, where orders are kept. I like him. I like because of the way he, his conviction is amazing in the street. Okay, guys, so we are deep in the green, and that's pretty nice. I didn't laugh. It was just a reaction. Where do you learn? I learned from burning money, Shailesh. I learned from burning money. So lost a lot of money and then understood whatever I'm doing is shit. So I need to upgrade. Biggest loss ever, 17 lakhs, Jindal Steel. One trade, I'm telling you. 17 lakhs. Trade execution mistake. And I got fucked. Yep. Biggest profit. Let's not talk about that. Okay. What the fuck? I was searching for burning money on YouTube and Google. No. Lost a lot of money. That's why. All right. So SPY is dumping pretty nicely. How many of you understood the trade idea? So we are right now up about 1 hour now in terms of my risk. So I'm up. Okay, no, actually I'm up more. We'll calculate hour later. ज्ञान कब सिखा रहे हो और कब सीख रहे हो? Okay, so it's gonna take some time, brothers. How did you tell your dad about JSPL while filing ITR? Okay. Some things are all only told to a CA and not your dad. 17 lakh loss is greater than purchase. Okay, cool. So we're getting good rejections. We're seeing this nice little contraction here. I'm just gonna shift it to a 1 minute so that you can see what's exactly happening over here. My assumption is Tesla probably has broken the low. I've done that. It's very, very exciting, but it's very pressurizing. Like too much pressure when you trade at a prop desk. Too much pressure. Too much pressure. Okay, Tesla about to break the low. Tesla is about to break the low. Let's see. Okay, S&P is setting up really nicely. What is GAN? Okay, some other session I'll explain. What is difference between T triple Q, S triple Q? T triple Q is the normal scene. Okay, it'll move up when the market is moving up. It'll move down when the market is moving down. S triple Q is ulta. S triple Q will move up when the market is moving down. It'll move down when the market is moving up. Okay, so we're getting a nice dump. We're getting a nice little dump. Okay, so I am up 1.6 R now because the premiums have squeezed nicely. And this is quite good. Okay, so up about $270 and pretty decent. Did you add? No, I did not add. I was waiting for it to come here to add. Didn't get a chance to add. If I would have added, I would have been like done for the day. Okay, I'll just change it back to a 3 minute. The PNL ka photo. Yeah, I'll just send it to you. I mean, I'll share it on this thing. No. So the total investment in this trade was $1,200. So it was somewhere close to a lakh. And the profit right now is somewhere close to 21%, $210 at this point. So decent. If I would have traded this expiry, this would have been like 60-70%. But I did not want to trade that. Conscious choice. Did you trade SL? I don't trade SL. I will exit manually. I am not a believer of trading stop loss. So when are we shifting to Discord fully? I just need this weekend to work on Discord. Last weekend, something happened in my family, so I couldn't give time. Weekdays, you all know, it's so hectic. So I will shift everything to Discord. Just one more weekend. Vijay Thakre scalper देखा है? नहीं भाई, ये नहीं देखा है. How to get into investment bank? Okay. Okay, I'll answer all of them. Okay, right now, what are you going to do in the trade if you are into this trade? What are you supposed to do at the moment? You're supposed to do nothing. You're supposed to do nothing. Okay, positional trades are 2-hour trades, right? Or we can take more risk. You can take up to 3 hour, up to a 3 hour, but take it in a staggered way, Sharan. Like for example, tomorrow if the market starts to fall, add more. Like I have taken a 1.5 hour on my positional. I'll add another 1.5 hour if it starts to dump tomorrow. Can hold SPY CFD overnight. Why, Ashwa? Yes, you can. All right. Make double in 1 day by scalping. भाई ऐसे डबल वाले बहुत लंबे घुसते हैं, दूर रहो. Yeah, Vishal Malkan also, I've heard about him. I don't know him, but I've heard about him. Fundamental session hoga. Before going to Belgrade, I'll do it. All right. Okay, if we get a VWAP dump, can we get it here and we get like a 3 hour and we book some $700, $800? Possible. If it starts to dump the VWAP heavily because Tesla is going for the low. Okay, this is where you read the tape. This is where you read the tape on Tesla. I just forgot about it. Shit, we missed that point. We should have read the tape over here. So now ideally so all these nines you are seeing here, all these nines, this is the wall. This is the wall. All these nines that you see here, this is the wall. This is live tape reading for you, right? So 866.25, 866.25 is the bid wall. This bid wall cracks and we move directly to 862, or I mean 864-ish, at least a $2 dump. So when you've got to scalp, what you need to see is, I have to actually open up this also. Okay, so 866.25, I see some prints with the tape, and that is gonna basically, you have to immediately add to your size. So 866.37, 866. Okay, just look at this, look at this, look at this wall. Okay, 866.25. Okay, did we get a fill until now? Okay, we have not got a fill, we have not got a sell. Those bids are not taken out yet, but just keep an eye over here. Just keep an eye over here. 866.25, strong wall. This is a strong wall. 866.25, very, very strong wall. You're all able to see this, right? Or do you want me to zoom in? You want me to zoom? No, I'm not exiting half. I am not exiting half. No. There's no point for me to exit half right now. Okay, so 866.25 trying to hold the bid. 866.25 at the bid, at the bid. Watch the tape. 866.25. This does this, it immediately reverses. Exactly, that's going to happen. 66, 70, 58, 59. We're still holding the bid. 25s are still holding the bid, still holding the bid. Just keep watching it. They're very, very strong, extremely strong. Like this is the strongest support. Like I'm not saying the day low, but this is like a liquidity area because it has already broken that low. Tesla has already broken the day low. I don't know how to explain this to you, but like this was the day low in Tesla. Okay, 25, 25. We're going to 25. Let's zoom in. 75. All right. We're gonna dump hard. Tesla's gonna give like a decent can. It'll probably come up and then take liquidity, but this respecting VWAP, yep, it's gonna respect the VWAP of it's gonna do that. Okay, 66.43. We want to see a 25 print here. Okay, so see 56 bids at 56 executions at the bid, and this is exciting. So you'll see these 25 prints over here, and that's going to be like the real deal. So we are still holding up 50, 37, 14 gone. Bids taken out. See, can you see these this particular reason of the wick? Those nines. It held up. It held up. It's still not taken that out yet. Look at this 300. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this big hold. Look at this big hold. 300. Look at this. 300 over here. If this is taken out, we see a very big dump. Can you see this big buyer on the tape? Look at this. This is an institutional block. 300 is how many shares? 300 into 100. 300 into 100. We have a huge buyer. I mean, gigantic. Does that mean I'm going to get out of this? No. Does that mean I'm going to get out of this? No. It can go up, take liquidity, and then come back. Where is the 300? Here. Where is my cursor? Dekho bhai, ye raha. 300, ye raha. Dikha. Here. Right of this. 63.55. Can you see that? Look at this 2100 share bot. Can't you see this? You're not able to see it, guys. Yes or no? Here, have a look at this. You can see it, right? Cool. Huge bid on the tape. Here, I can't really see anything on the tape, and this is like too big of an index to actually do tape reading on. You can still do it here also, but let's see. I think it's just probably going to go up, take liquidity, and then immediately start reversing. So let's open another heavyweight. Let's open Apple. Let's open Apple. Okay, so if this rejects over here, I'm going to add. If it gets rejected over here, I am going to look to add if at all it rejects. All right. So if a chart goes down, they book a loss. They are trying to hold the bid. They are like the biggest. So it's probably their, their last defense. Whoever is that big buyer, not necessarily an institution. Like there's too many prop tests. Okay. This is a chance for me to add. And I'm just going to wait for the closing. Okay. Tesla is going for the win. Okay. Added. 866.25 added. Did I get a fill? Yes, I got a fill. Okay, now stops are going to get updated and my stops are going to come back all the way down from here to this point. Okay, where did my cursor go? Okay, my stops are going to, so my risk remains the same. Like my dollar amount of risk remains the same because I've moved my stop lower. So now what I'm going to do, from 190, I'm going to shift my stop to 225. And this is going to be a 10 lot order at 2.25. Okay, 262 is the current premium. And yep, okay. So this is an ad over here. I have added, getting scary. Don't get scared. It's all right. Let it do whatever it wants to. Risk is under control. So no problem at all. Okay, just a second. My order got rejected because I already had a stop loss order over there. Cool. Only a screenshot of that 300 in the group. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I can't see it. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to remove the tape for now. I'm just going to remove Tesla over here. Okay. And Tesla is going to probably consolidate and look at the rejection. Look at the rejection in S&P 500. I think this is going to be a good dump, a run up to a good dump, I feel. Let's see how it plays out. Finally, I could see it. Okay. Zoom call screen, night have zoomed in. Okay. Okay, cool. No need to get scared over here. By moving the stop all the way back to cost of the initial position, my risk is still $160 on the negative side. And I'm going to look, if this low is broken, I'm going to make some $450, $500 or something. So it's again going to be like a 3-hour trade for me, 2.5-ish, 3-hour-ish trade. So my emotions are coming in, all the waiting and dump will go to a waste. It's okay. So which setup you use to prop desk? Like multiple setups. Sometimes you have to just make a lot of trades. When you're trading in a prop desk, sometimes you have to take a lot of trades. There are some minimum number of trades that you have to take. You take spreads also, like lots of stuff. Okay, so game time and Tesla, Apple, sorry, should not break this. If Apple does that, that means we're heading over like to a bullish trajectory. So Apple should not take this out. S&P should not take this out. And we have kept a stop loss here because even if it tries to do something like this, we are safe, right? So approximately this is the stop. And let's see how things work over here. I'll just draw this once again. I'll draw this once again. And yep. Okay. Premium's not melting? No, not at all. Premium's not melting because I took the next week expiry, right? Next week expiry I took, so it's fine. I mean, I'm still up some $180 or something. It's fine. Let's see. This is going to be a decisive play. This is going to be a decisive place over here. And see, I'm trading 1 minute. You don't have to necessarily trade the 1 minute. You can choose to trade 3 minute, 5 minute only, and that's also fine. Sir, in prop test, did you trade VCP, sir? Yes. Your biggest hour multiple. It was a gap. I think it was a 17 or a 16 hour sarang. Huge gap. Tesla only. It was Tesla. I think a huge gap. 17-ish hour. Like that was my account flip. That was like an account flip trade. Do you try to cover the brokerage when you move SL to CTC? No, are you mad? No, Sharon. CTC meaning gross. I mean, whatever my entry was, I'll just get out over there. Crypto wala mat bolna sir, sab dar jayenge. No. Okay, so I need to see a dump right now. Right now means right now. It has to make like a big red candle breaking this or this, then I'll be confident. Right time for long term in the PLS. ICT Mentafx, very good, very good. ICT Mentafx, both are very good. I feel that they just try to overcomplicate a lot of stuff. I think it's easier than that. Okay. How long you're trading contraction based in VCP? I think more than 2.5 years now. TSLA Tesla. Okay. Tesla, that buyer, it's going to be interesting to see how is FRM course after 12th. FRM should ideally be done in your bachelor's. When you are doing your graduation in your college, ideally FRM has to be done at that point of time. Otherwise, it's useless to do FRM. Best SMC trader according to you? I mean, there are so many. You don't trade options much now. I only trade options in America. I think I've told this 100 times. I only trade options in America. India may options rarely. I do trade it, but stock options. FRM CFA, always CFA. If you want to get into investment banking and stock markets, CFA. If you want to get into risk management, trading wala nahi, not the trading risk management. For example, if there's an energy company, let's say it's Reliance Industries. Reliance Industries gets impacted by what is the price of Brent crude, what is the price of NYMEX crude. Holy fuck. Okay, we're talking now. Okay, we see the candle that we were aiming for. That is conviction. Okay, I'm not flexing, but yeah, I like it. I like the way S&P is dumping. And I got a nice little premium squeeze and pretty decent. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Okay, Tesla, fuck off. Fuck off. How the fuck did you say you wanted a red candle conviction OP? Okay. Holy shit. Okay, so I'm up $400 and this is now becoming a 2.5-ish hour trade and nice little move on the downside, up 400. Okay, come on, come on. Okay, time to take advantage of this premium squeeze and I am going to change my orders. Okay, I'm up 450, up 450, up 460, up 500. Okay, up $500. I'm gonna set a stop 3.07, sell at the ask. Let's say, okay, done, order filled, gone. Okay, so I'm gonna send a screenshot on your WhatsApp group. So obviously I got, I didn't, whenever a new low is there, no, Sharon, that's where it does it. Okay, so I did not book $480 because like I exited at the bid because it was the VWAP. Obviously, this can go down forever, but SPY plus 2.6 R for me. And